How's it going, guys? It's Tact and welcome back to a brand new video. As my subscribers, if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe right now, please. But you guys have been seeing some activity that I haven't really been posting them much, but I have a freaking reason, okay? I had a freaking interview just the other day. So yes, I had an excuse of why I haven't been uploading these past couple of days. You know, I've been kind of stressing out on exactly what I want to do, so like jobs and learning other stuff. I also have a guitar, so I practice on my guitar as well. Recently I've been trying to get jobs and all that sorts of stuff, so that's when I'm not uploading. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm trying to get into, because there's some jobs that I don't want and some jobs that I do. Then searching through the jobs, I came across one which I kind of didn't want to go into, but you know, it was kind of like my only option, you know. So I decided to freaking work at Taco Bell. Not long ago, I actually got a phone call saying, all right, we're gonna get you up, you know, we're gonna get you for an interview. So I get all that scheduled out, and that's when I kind of started stressing out a little bit more, because you know, I've never experienced this in my life, so it was pretty hard for me just thinking about it. So I was just like worrying too much, trying to practice. So that's when I kind of like streamed just for a bit and like kind of lacked on a couple things, because you know, I'm trying to do my best out here. So then my interview date comes up, which was yesterday, and holy crap, I was stressing just so much about it. Like, I was just thinking, all right, what exactly is gonna ask me during the interview? Yeah, it did not go as I planned it to be, but during those times I was just thinking to myself, all right, what questions are they most likely gonna ask me? What am I gonna answer to them? It's like stuff like that. So I was just trying to figure out the stuff I'm gonna do for the day. So I went to freaking Walmart to get some clothes and stuff for the interview. And after I come back, you know, start getting ready and all that stuff, and when that kind of time comes around, I'm just like, holy crap, I'm actually scared all for this. But then like out of nowhere, it just goes, you know. I just don't get it anymore, like the nervousness that I would get. And it's just like, all right, it's already happening, time's coming, so you know, just get ready, don't be nervous and stuff. And so I get into the interview, I walk inside. I had to call to get inside because the thing wasn't open, so I had to wait a couple minutes to actually go inside, which wasn't bad. The actual manager that works at the place wasn't there, so I got this other guy. I already forgot his name. I don't know how to pronounce it either way. That's why I kind of forgot about it. He came and talked to me, and then, you know, he said, all right, go sit on this chair, and I just kind of just sat there for a bit. Then eventually came by and started asking me like, all right, how old are you and this and stuff, which I answered respectfully and stuff. So when it comes around like one question that I was like practicing for the longest time, it's like, all right, why do you want to work here? And that's when I was like, all right, this is perfect. You know, I didn't say everything I was gonna say, but my main point was like the positivity in the workspace, which he really did like, okay, which was really good. But then he asked me a question that I was not prepared for, okay? He asked me, all right, what hours do you don't want to work? Those should be the easiest ones. But I was like, I don't know, you know, because like still, I don't know exactly with my parents' schedule and then my schedule. So I just said, all right, maybe 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. is like good hours. At the same time, you know, I could work even earlier, maybe even later. And, you know, I just left it off of there. He told me he liked me, but he didn't like the hours. So yeah, during the entire interview, I felt calm. You know, I thought it was gonna be way worse. I thought he was gonna ask me like a bunch of questions. He was gonna bring me to an office, but it was just in front where, you know, where they eat. So he just asked me questions, just normal, easy questions, nothing too hard. Because the one I was preparing for the longest is, tell me about yourself. I was like, oh my god, like, what am I gonna tell him? Because, you know, there's like, I don't know what to think of. So like the whole time of preparing, that's all I thought. I was like, all right, I gotta answer this question. How am I gonna word it good to be like something apart with the company to make sense? When I talked to the guy, so right after the interview, I recalled them to like kind of say, okay, this is the hours I can work at. He told me, all right, can you work 10 to 11 at night, which is like, I'm pretty sure the max you could work as a child. So I told him, yeah. My dad said, yeah, that's fine. I was like, okay, like that's something odd. So right now, I don't know exactly if I'm gonna get the job or not. I'm just hoping I do. Like if I don't, you know, another experience to get more experience into getting the interviews and stuff, to get more used to it. First one, I think I did pretty well, but I kind of answered questions that I didn't really think through, so I just said anything that was on top of my mind. Like I would give him some lies, you know. He's like, all right, why do you have to go home by 10? And I was like, oh, or not 10. at 7 p.m. See, that's when I said, okay, that's the latest I'm gonna work to. And I gave him the excuse like, oh, I have brothers and sisters at home. That's the first thing I told him. You know, that's the first thing that came into mind. It's like, oh, I gotta take care of them once I get home, because, you know, like, I really didn't know. I just kind of didn't want to work until that late, because, you know, I kind of want to be home, go to sleep by 10, because that's when I kind of normally go to sleep now. And, you know, it was just like a little, like, I don't know what to think. Just think of something what sounds convincing. And it's like, oh, his brothers and sisters, you know, that always sounds convincing to people. So, you know, that's what I just told him. Okay, that wasn't the only interesting part about that day. So earlier that day, I actually drove around for the first time ever. And holy crap, I wasn't doing bad at all for my first time. Like, I kind of knew like exactly what to do, because I've always watched my parents drive, like seeing exactly what they do, because I pay attention, because one day I really want to kind of drive around and stuff. So I pay attention, close attention to every single detail. It's like how they brake. So like the first times I kind of braked and stuff, it was a little bit hard, because I didn't know the toughness of the brake. Okay, I was still testing. I thought it was gonna go, okay, you put a little pressure, like somewhat pressure, and it should go down slowly, but it's actually a little bit easier than that. So I tried it out, braked a little bit earlier and harder. Then after that, I kind of got used to, all right, slow it down. At first I drove really slow. I was like, okay, I don't know exactly how to handle this. I've never put my hands on the, like, I have put my hands on the wheel and stuff like that, but I've never kind of like, you know, gas pedaled and kept going and stuff. So first time wasn't bad in my experience. Then after that, I kind of started driving around. I knew how to stop, turn signals. I kind of got used to all of that. The only thing I kind of needed help on was like, all right, distance from cars, from where you're driving. And that's what I didn't really know. Okay, how far do I have to be apart? And, you know, when cars come by, I was like, all right, give enough space on the left side for people to come through there, and, you know, give me enough space to kind of drive around peacefully. And then eventually I kind of got used to it. And stop signs, I noticed a lot of stuff when I was driving, you know, and it was like, okay, this is actually pretty good, you know, this feels great. And, you know, stopping, I did good. And eventually I started going a little bit faster and all that stuff, and it felt weird because it was the first time, okay, but like at the end I got used to it. Like, all right, go to the side, park it. Like, there's some stuff I'm already kind of used to, which, like, I always thought of it, you know. And this is how my parents drive. Oh, well, my dad, you know, he was the one kind of teaching me, and he told me, like, all right, before you kind of take off to put park, don't take off your brake until you put in park. And for me, like, I kind of done it a long time ago, just kind of like parking the car just a bit, and it wasn't that bad. Like, I actually, like, first time, that's the first thing I did. I kept my thing on brake, then I put it into parking. I love learning a lot. Like, I like doing a lot of stuff. Like, at this age, I'm trying to learn as much as I can, because later in the future, I don't have to worry about that, and I could worry about, like, other things that could actually, like, affect my future and stuff. Like, right now, it's just, like, small things that everybody can do. So I'm trying to learn with that. Then, like, 10 years from now, I could be learning how to do freaking, I don't know, anything was, like, how to get money up, and, like, so I don't have to worry about that, because I'm trying to become smart out here. Okay, I don't want to waste most of my time. All right, get some bucks here. Like, later in the future, man, I don't have to worry about that. It's like, I already have the mind of it, and I already know what I'm doing for it. Now, a couple hours after my interview, I got really stoked, because Ravers and Shook said they finalized the people that they were going to recruit into Obey, and that they were going to start hitting them up. Now, they said they were going to be soon, but the thing is, I don't know exactly what soon means. It could be the same day, or it could be a couple days after, you know, because sometimes they kind of done that where they say, oh, soon they're gonna do something like that, but it doesn't even take that, like, that shortly, you know. I thought it was like, okay, a couple hours, they're gonna recruit or do something, okay, but sometimes it could take days, like 1 or 2 days for them to actually do that stuff. For me, I just took it upon that it's happening that same day, because, you know, they probably have time. You know, they have all the recruits. It's not that many people, since they already have everything figured out. At that time, I was like, ooh, did I actually join or not? Like, have they recruited everybody? And right now, I just believe that I didn't get in. You know, I tried this hard, but, you know, oh well. Anything happens, and it happens for a reason. So the reason I kind of don't talk too much about the RC is I'm trying to keep my content as my content, and not talk about something that is lasting very shortly, because yes, I can talk about it so much, you know, but the point of my content is trying to do something and just kind of explain it through. The only reason I'm talking about this is just like the whole craziness of that day. So I've only talked about it once in one of my video, a full video on it, because that was the point of the video. One, like throughout the RC, just for a bit, you know, just talking about it. But then afterwards, you know, I don't really talk about it because I want them to see what my content's for. I say I'm happy that the RC happened, because if you look at my content, how much effort I kind of put into it now, thumbnails, the content inside of the video, just like my own personality has improved so much, and I'm really happy about that. I'm hoping that they still haven't recruited everybody, like saying, all right, you join, you join, you join. I'm hoping that, you know, they still saying out the names and stuff like that in their DM, saying, oh yeah, you join. I'm really hoping that is happening right now, you know, because I might have a chance. You know, I've been doing so much, but if I don't get in, you know, at least I found my new style into my own videos, thumbnails, whatever. I'll end it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. All I know was yesterday was just like so much for me, just like over and over again. It's just like getting nervous, but then being calm right after, because you know what, I got this. I know I got this. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed again. It's been Tech, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.